Welcome to Young Couples Feud. I'm your host, Guy Budd. Let's meet our couples. We have the couple of Reginald and Hilga, and Ishmael and Shaniqua. First we go to Reginald and Hilga. Reginald is a young blind Englishman who, because he is blind, married Hilga, a very ugly foreign woman who has no friends. Reginald migrated from England and Hilga migrated from Norway. Now we go to Shaniqua and Ishmael. Ishmael would stop turning in his chair. Next we have Shaniqua and Ishmael. Shaniqua is a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man, but has one anyway, just to be on the show. She migrated here from Sudan to escape civil war, where she met Ishmael, a weak Jewish school teacher who is very intimidated by Shaniqua, and he migrated from Israel. I didn't scare him, Shaniqua. I'm sorry. Let's have Reginald and Shaniqua up for a face-off. Reginald is this way. Yes. What are the contributions from Ravenstein to the study of human movement and migration?
Most migrants move only a short distance.
Correct. That's the number one answer. Player pass.
Play.
Hilga, your answer, please.
39?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Reginald, your answer.
Economic factors are the main cause of migration.
Correct, that's the number two answer. Hilga?
I'm gonna have to go with cosmetic surgery.
No, but you do need that. You don't even go to the board. Reginald, you have 2 strikes. If you answer incorrectly, Shaniqua and Ishmael will have a chance to steal.
Females are more migratory than males.
Correct, that was the number 5 answer out of 5 answers. Hilga?
Natives of towns are less migratory than those from rural areas.
Wow, you got one right. There's only one answer left.
Hilga is beautiful.
Oh, Reginald.
I'm sorry, that's extremely incorrect, sir. Now we go to Shaniqua and Ishmael for the steal.
We're going to go with Beats by E.G. Ravenstein.
Beats were made by Dr. Dre. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Reginald and Hilga get the points. We're going to have Ishmael and Hilga up for a face-off right after this. Welcome back to Young Couples Feud.
I want Family Feud!
Hilga, please leave. We already know. As you can see, we have shifted sets. Shaniqua destroyed our original set out of anger towards Ishmael. Such a sad thing, Shaniqua. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's have Ishmael and Hilga up for a face-off.
If you get this wrong, I kill you, hip-hop.
I'll do it for Filbert. Alright then. What are the characteristics of a refugee population?
They don't have a home until the country lets them in.
Correct, number 1 answer. Player pass.
Play!
Alright then. Shaniqua, your answer please.
They are very rich and have a lot of rap albums, especially by 2 Chainz.
I asked for a refugee population, not South Atlanta. Ishmael, your turn.
They were forced to move because of persecution.
That's the number 2 answer out of 3 answers. Shaniqua?
Most live in tents or on the side of the road.
Correct, you swept the board. And now the score is 1 game to 1 game, and it is a best of 5 series. And that will end round 2. We'll be back right after this. And we're back with Young Couples Feud and a face-off between Shaniqua and Reginald. Let's get going. Name a factor that affects migration and circulation patterns.
Distance decay!
Correct. The farther away you move from a country's influence, the closer you'll want to move to that country's influence. What is going on here? We're gonna cut to a commercial. This is very bad for our viewers. Sorry about that, Reginald. Would you like to play or pass?
Pass.
Very well then. We'll go to Ishmael and Shaniqua. It's you, Ishmael.
I'm going to go with intervening obstacles.
Correct. An intervening obstacle is an environmental or cultural feature that hinders and has a negative impact on migration. Shaniqua.
Sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah, when the Cubans swim to Florida, they have to watch out for sharks.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Ishmael.
I know this one. Replacement referees in the NFL. Because they prevent players from migrating to the end zone.
That is also incorrect. You have 2 strikes. If you answer incorrectly, Reginald and Hilda will have a chance to steal. Shaniqua.
Increasing sales tax prevents me from migrating to the mall to buy my 2 Chainz albums and Jordan shoes for my son Daquan.
Once again, that's wrong. I can't believe you guys are that stupid. Anyway, now we go to Reginald and Hilga for the steal. Reginald, what is your answer?
Migration selectivity factors.
Correct. That puts you in the lead. 2 rounds to 1. You need 1 more win to advance to the fast money round. Shaniqua and Ishmael need to win to stay alive. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Do you have a problem with immigration in your backyard? Call Bob's Security. Whether it be over your fence or in your pool. Call Bob's Security today.
And we're back with Young Couples Feud. Ishmael and Hilga, it's time for a face-off. Describe examples of forced migration in history.
Slavery.
Correct. Would you like to play or pass?
Play.
That was the #1 answer, in fact. Your turn, Shaniqua.
The migration of Jews to concentration camps.
Correct. 1 more and you can take the round.
Let's see. The Bantu migration.
No, that was not forced. Shaniqua.
The Pilgrims sailing to the New World.
Once again, that was not forced. 1 more and Reginald and Hilda can win.
The Spanish conquistadors and the Aztecs.
No, that was total annihilation of a race, not immigration. Reginald, you now have a chance to steal and win the entire game.
I would say pioneers moving west for gold.
Reginald, come over here.
Pioneers moving west for gold.
No, that was not forced either. Ishmael and Shaniqua have won the round and tied it up at 2 rounds apiece. And we will cut to a commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We now have round 5, the deciding round in this game of Young Couples Feud between Ishmael and Shaniqua and Reginald and Hilga. Let's get Shaniqua and Reginald up for a final face-off. Welcome, Reginald. Correlate each stage of the demographic transition to migration patterns.
In stage 2, people move from rural to urban areas mainly due to advances in urban technology, requiring more jobs in urban areas.
Correct, I'm guessing you'll play.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Hilga, your answer.
Societies in stage 1 get a lot of migrants.
There are no societies in stage 1 of the demographic transition, so that's incorrect. Reginald.
Niger, a stage 4 country, gets a large amount of immigration.
No. Niger is not in stage 4, nor does it have a large amount of immigrants. You're down to your last strike, and there is one more answer. Hilga, it's all on you. Come through in the clutch, Hilga. You got this.
Countries in stage 3 and 4 usually receive a large amount of immigrants from the stage 2 countries because of their abundance of economic opportunities.
Correct! You won! You've now advanced to fast money. Ishmael and Shaniqua, thank you for playing.
Whatever, I'm beating you up in the alley later.
They were very interesting. We'll come back after this commercial break. And Reginald and Hilga have won the game and advanced to fast money. Reginald, I'm going to give you 10 definitions, and you are going to give me the first word that pops into your head. Hilga is offset and cannot hear your answers. If you and Hilga's scores average out to be 8.5 or higher, you win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's begin. Large-scale immigration by talented people.
Brain drain.
Migration of people to a specific location because relatives or members of the same nationality migrated there.
Chain migration.
Short-term, repetitive, or cyclical movement that occurs on a regular basis.
Circulation.
Forced migration or permanent movement compelled by cultural factors.
Forced migration.
Migration from a location.
Immigration.
Migration to a new location.
Immigration.
Workers who migrate to more developed countries.
Guest worker.
Permanent movement undertaken by choice.
Voluntary migration.
Permanent movement within a particular country.
Pass.
Relocation diffusion involving a permanent move.
Migration.
You got a score of 9. Let's invite Hilga, who can get a maximum score of 8 to win, to the floor. You got this, Hilga. It's for all the money. Environmental or cultural feature that hinders migration.
Intervening obstacle.
All types of movement from one location to another.
Mobility.
Difference between the level of immigration and emigration.
Net migration.
Large-scale emigration by talented people.
Periodic movement.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Factors that induce people to leave.
Push factors.
People who are forced to migrate from their home and cannot return.
Refugee.
Permanent movement from one country to another.
Pass.
You must get these correct. Let's see. Short-term, repetitive, or cyclical movement that occurs on a regular basis.
Circulation.
You got this, Hilga. Migration of people to a specific location because relatives or members of the same nationality migrated there.
Chain migration.
Last one. Increase in percentage and in number of people in urban settlements.
Urbanization.
Correct. You have won.
Yes!
You win all the money. Reginald, what do you have to say to Hilga?
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Now, you now have a free pass to internationally migrate to any country you like. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
And that ends Young Couples Feud. Goodbye. I'm your host, Guy Budd, bidding farewell.